day of summer continues. All jewelry on sale, sale prices and everything in this hour on air online. The sale prices will remain through Sunday, and we're kind of being the warm up, if you will, if I could say it that way, the warm up for the big sale on Friday. But now is the time to take advantage of these, especially when you see something as fabulous as this. Before I introduce you to Jeff Mosley once again, and a lot of you who watch QVC know Jeff, he is a gentleman who knows everything there is to know when it comes in the world of gems. So he will give us all the finer points on this. But what I need to tell you is this is available in 5 through 11. The Kunzite is it's a smidge over, like 5 points over 4 carats on this. This is sterling silver, and that is 18 karat gold that you see on there. So it's a combination of both. It's part of the Artisan Crafted collection that we bring you on QVC. $234.72 is a sale price. 5 easy pays at $46.94. J 396368. Jeff Mosley, we are saving so much money, and when I saw this Kunzite, I thought of you immediately. I'm like, oh my, I hope everybody who loves these exotic gemstones is watching right now.
Yeah, Pat, it's a pleasure to be here, and I agree with you. This is a really special gem. I tried to find a shirt that was close to it, right, just for fun, but it's hard to match that Kunzite. But the thing about Kunzite is, before we even get into it, I want to just really establish the rarity.
Please.
You know I love my tanzanite. I talk about tanzanite all the time. Tanzanite's very scarce. It's very rare, but I can still get it, right? We can still find it. This is a gemstone. We struggled last gemstone event day. We really struggled to be able to, as we say, fill the order with Kunzite. There's only about 12 major players in the millions of gemstone, vendors and suppliers and mine owners in the world that really can get Kunzite, and only 2 in the entire world were able to really provide some Kunzite. It's only because they had it and were sitting on it and holding on to it. But one place in the world you find this color, and that's going to be the Afghan Kunzite, and it is the absolute best. The only color it's mistaken for is that perfect pink diamond. That's like the only color you can mistake it for. It's such a great gemstone.
It is such and not a little gemstone, Jeff.
No.
This is over 4 carats in that rare gemstone that you're describing.
Yeah, we typically see it. We're super excited to get a carat, right? If you can get 2 carats, wow, you really got into a collector's club. If anyone can get a hold of this stone in their personal collection, I literally tip my hat as a gem lover, a gemologist, and a collector, because it is really the best of the best. This is something that we can't replace. It's also not just an oval cut. I think we can all agree this is a wide oval. They call it a pudgy oval, but that sounds funny, but it's actually a designer cut, that wider oval. It's really, again, hard to do, hard to find. Often you don't do it because, think about it, why? Why use more of the rough if you can just give someone an oval and kind of trim the sides? But we're giving you a lot of carat weight.
Yeah, it almost looks, I mean, the width reminds me almost of what a pear cut would be, but it's not that.
Exactly. And it kind of is misleading, isn't it? Because you've got the prong at the top. You sometimes glance and go, hey, I think it's a pear cut, because it has that kind of a beautiful, elegant lines to it. The other thing about this, Pat, that makes it really stand out is it's a pleochroic gemstone. And actually, that's a perfect shot. Great timing there. As you turn it to the side, look how you can see through it. It becomes colorless, right? So different portions of the gem will pick up light differently. And the idea is, and the hard part is you have to cut it on the right angles so that when you look at it face forward, all the colors come together to give it a perfect princess pink or bubblegum pink color.
Gosh.
And that's what we've done here. And that's a lot of skills right there to cut that stone.
That's amazing. And we didn't even talk about the setting yet,
right,
Jeff, because
the 18 karat gold and the sterling silver and all the detail work.
Talk to us about that, because this is Artisan Crafted. If someone has never seen what you bring us from Artisan Crafted.
Absolutely. So Artisan Crafted is basically, it has to be hand assembled or handmade, or a combination of the two. So it's not made by a machine. This is all done by hand, and it's why it takes so long to do as well. Even when we had this available, it would take 6 months to a year and a half to replace it when we could get the stones, because it takes that long to recreate the actual jewelry. So that is important. And there's a lot of symbolism. When you see little rope designs, that's a symbol of being stronger together with your friends and your family and your loved ones and your colleagues versus trying to do things on your own all the time. It's also unique that it's not gold plated. So the gold you see
Yes.
was imported into the silversmith factory from Italy, of all places, right? We just talked about Italy. This is where the best 18 karat gold comes from, to the silver factories in this beautiful area where they create this.
Jeff, our ladies are shopping. Fewer than 500 remain, and there's no guarantee that we'll ever see anything pass this way again, particularly at a sale price. If it helps, use Easy Pay. That's what that option is there for you. And you can use any major credit card that you want to go ahead and use on this. $46.94 would get this home. Fewer than 400 now available. And there you can see Emma, who's one of our buyers here, an assistant buyer. And she says the Kunzite ring is the perfect wow factor, mixing sterling with the gold that you were talking about, Jeff, that 18 karat gold. It's a bold gemstone presence. I love this ring because it allows you to really mix and match between your gold and your silver pieces. Plus, to get a stone that is so rare. Now, educate me, Jeff. Is this a stone I could wear every single day?
Yeah, absolutely. So
Okay.
as I talk about how challenging it is to cut, right, and that's because of various reasons. Once it is cut, it's durable. You don't have to worry about it like you would say an opal or an emerald. With all jewelry, and by the way, yes, to answer your question, you can wear this anytime. With all jewelry, though, I always really stress, don't use any chemicals on them, right?
Okay.
I like to use just simple soap and water, and make sure the soap is a soft soap, doesn't have any gritty bits in it there. And honestly, what I use mostly is I take my wife's little makeup cloths, the Campanelli ones, right?
Uh-huh.
Those little, and they're so
puppy fur towels.
soft, and I don't have to put anything on them. I just literally use those dry and clean my jewelry with those.
Perfect. Perfect advice and something really exciting. But you also brought us a tennis bracelet in some really prized gemstones. So we're going to talk about that next. Please do stay on the line. Fewer than 400 now remain in this rare gemstone. 5 through 11 are your sizes. All right, Jeff, we'll see you in just a